Well, hello, you awesome and amazing people. Lynnie Wennerstrom, spiritual guide and mentor, certified self-taught trainer, LCI certified life coach, and founder of LynnieMotivates.com, the website that is now up and running. Woo, woo, woo. So very exciting. And so what are we doing today? We are on the countdown for helping you to find your purpose. 365 days of positive self-help. I don't want to lose my spot here. We're going to talk about visualization today. So the wind is a little bit... There, we'll do this. The wind's blowing a little bit. 365 days of positive self-talk for finding your purpose. Dr. Shad Helmstetter. And this beautiful man, who I absolutely adore, and he will always remind me and everyone that it's not all about him. No, just because he created the language of self-talk that will change your brain, reprogram your brain to what you want. It's the message. So all of us that are certified are all about, and I hope you'll do the same, you don't need to be certified, to spread the message that neuroplasticity is the discovery that your brain constantly rewires itself until your very last breath on this planet. Nope, it doesn't stop growing. Nope, you don't have the brain that you only had as an adolescent or until you reach some number of years. Nope, you have a brain that constantly rewires itself all the time. So that's what we're doing. We're looking for your purpose. I'm spreading the message, the good news that you can change your brain. And we are on December 17th and day 351. There are 14 days left in the year. So let's read the passage, and then we are going to, if I didn't lose my little place, I didn't. We were talking about visualization in yesterday's, so we're going to talk more about that today. So let's read the passage, and without my papers blowing away. My reason for being does not have to be the same as someone else's. I listen to the ideas of others, but I know that I find my true purpose by asking myself and looking within. Let me tell you a little secret. It's all within. You've heard that before. We have all heard that before. Like, God lives within. God, the Father dwelleth within. Go within to find. It doesn't matter what religion, what spiritual path. It doesn't matter. It's all going within. And that is a very powerful thing. That is one of the things that I teach in my Soul Powered membership. And you can get a taste of that and it's in the description, and it's a Soul Powered mini course. I think you will absolutely love that. And of course, the self-talk is a part of that, because when you understand how unlimited you are, your spirituality, all of a sudden you don't have questions like, well, why am I still suffering even though I've been a good person? Or I've been meditating for so long and I feel so good when I'm doing, but then life gets in the way, or this driver flips me off and it triggers something, or my kid did this at school, or my hubby did that, or something, but life happens. Well, the self-talk will really help. And I tell you something, that spirituality, tapping into that, is a very powerful place to be, and that comes from within. It is within. It is all. And you are part of that. You are all. You are an individual expression of that, and it dwells within you. It is within. So, my reason for being does not have to be the same as someone else's. I listen to the ideas of others, but I know that I find my true purpose by asking myself and looking within. Go within, cutie butt. All the answers are within. Okay, we are now self-talk tip. This is number 44. Visualization changes your brain. When you visualize something clearly, your brain sees it as real. So if you want to imprint something in your brain, such as a goal you want to achieve, visualizing a clear picture of you attaining that goal will actually help your brain make it happen. In a famous Harvard study of two groups of volunteers practicing a 5-finger piano exercise, at the end of a week of piano practice sessions, both groups of volunteers showed an increase in neuronal growth in a specific region in their brain's motor cortex. This neuronal growth was the direct result of practicing the piano exercise for a period of time each day. Here's the interesting part. One of the groups of volunteers had practiced playing the piano only in their imagination. Only in their imagination. How powerful is that? All right, I have to find it again. Without touching the piano. And they achieved results that were similar to those who had physically practiced on real pianos. Their practice visualization by itself caused the neurons to grow. When you're practicing positive self-talk, make sure you're also visualizing the results you want to achieve. The more often you clearly visualize your intended result, the more your brain will see it, believe it, wire it in, act on it, and make it happen. That's how it works. This is what I keep on telling you about the neurons in your brain. You're creating new neural pathways, and so that self-talk app, that is your secret. I was going to say your secret weapon. It's not a weapon. It's your secret sauce. It is the magic carpet. It is what is going to take you wherever you want to go. You tell it where you want it to go. You program in that app. You start listening to that app. Just start with listening to self-esteem. Oh my gosh, Aruz. So many of us, our self-esteem, I'll tell you a little secret that's not a little secret, but I tried to kill myself so many times. Well, I don't know about so many times, but quite a few times. And thankfully, here I am. My self-esteem was down to nothing. And why? It's a program. These are programs. And they can be very harmful. We get to change those. So if you've ever been depressed, if you feel depressed now, if you have ever attempted suicide, if you have ever just felt down and you feel like, or you feel just like you're less than others and you'll never make it in this world or any of that stuff, recognize this. These are all programs that are running in your brain. 90% in your subconscious that you don't even know about. 70% of these programs, I think it's 77%. I have to look at my numbers again. Anyway, just know it's a bunch. A bunch of programs running that are negative and harmful to us. And so we can change those to the programs that we want. Visualization is the key when you're using the self-talk app. It's amazing. That app, I'm not kidding you. Like if anybody asked me, what would be one thing? And I've been coaching, I've been working for myself, like helping myself for so many years, my family, anyone that I can. A lot in health, a lot of everything. And I remember in the health, and when I stopped doing coaching for health because I would get, the people that I was coaching just wouldn't see a lot of results. They would see some, and they see some big ones, and then they'd fall back to their old habits. I had no idea. This is why I gave it up. It's like, I'm not going to work with people who just won't make it happen. That was my programming, right? That these people, they had something that they just couldn't seem to do it. Well, I was right on. They did, as did I. We all have these programs that are running that do not help us. They do not serve us, and we get to change those. So that self-talk app is positive self-talk, and it is not just thinking positively, as we've discussed, I don't know, maybe like 10 days ago or something like that. I don't know which day, but it's not positive self-talk. Although positive self-talk is very helpful and it makes you have a better day or can help you to have a better day. It looks like the world is shining when you're speaking positive and thinking positively. This is a language. This is literally a language that Dr. Shad Helmstetter created so that it's that repetition of that language, listening passively in the background. You have nothing to do but go doink. Well, first you have to download it and get your 30 days free. So you do have to put in your credit card. It's $19.99 a month thereafter, but you get 30 days free. And you push a button and you brush your teeth and you kind of listen, you're passively listening, and you do your hair and you do your makeup and you hope that it's not smearing. I can't tell. Usually I get off camera. It's like, oh man. Anyway, but you put on your makeup or you wash your face or you shower or do something and you're listening passively. You're not listening like, what did he say? Although that happens. It's like, oh, that sounds good. But you listen passively. You listen while you drive. You're listening passively. So it's not difficult, and it's fun, and it's easy, and it's powerful, and it's empowering, and it is transformative. Transformative. All right, cutie butt. Oh my gosh. I love you so very mucho. We're going to do this together, you and me, and this is how we change the world. It is truly how each one of us changes the world. We start, as we talked about, going within, right? Each one of us makes the changes for ourselves, and then as Dr. Shad says, that it's not about him, it's about the message. Then it's not about us, it's about the message, and we spread that message. We share that message that you can change your brain. And we don't go around saying, oh, you've got that program running and you have that program running. Because once you know, you can really identify these programs. Anyway, you just kindly say, I got something that you might want to try. And it's free for 30 days. And if it's family or somebody that you want to put on your own, you get up to 5 people for $19.99 a month. You have up to 5 people on your own, so you could share it. What a gift. What a gift. All right, well, I'm going on and on. I love going on and on because I love you. And this is very exciting stuff. So repetition of something that is beautiful, of a language that is so beautiful. It's how you learn Spanish, French, any language. You just listen passively. It's how you learned how to speak English. If this is your first language, whatever is your first language. But for me, it's English. So I did not go to school at 1, 2, and 3 and sit in a little thing and say, how do you conjugate a verb now? How do you say that word? No. People came and talked to me, my parents, and people who said, ooh, ah, look at what a cute little baby. And they did that to you too. Ooh, ah, look at a cutie you are. Yeah. And you are. And that's how you learned. You heard the repetition. Oh, how cute you are. How cute you are. And pretty soon you look in the mirror like, how cute I am. How cute I am. That's how it works. That's how it works. And that's how you start learning a language as well. Any other language. So I love you so very much. I know I already said that. And I believe in you. I do. I believe in you. You can do this. You absolutely can do this. I believe in you. That's true. You're awesome and amazing, shining my light to brighten yours. See you tomorrow. Ciao.